Have you been told that you need to have ferritin tests? Ferritin is a protein that helps to supply your body with red blood cells. It does this by storing iron and is found mostly in the cells of the immune system and the liver. This all means that there's usually very little ferritin circulating in the blood because it's stored in your body's cell. Once your body needs more red blood cell, ferritin is released and binds to a protein called transferrin, which transport the ferritin to where it needs to go. This makes ferritin one of the most important proteins in the human body, especially when it comes to iron. The iron in your red blood cells help to carry oxygen to all cells of your body. So having adequate iron level is essential to your good health. But having too much iron isn't good either because both high and low iron level can indicate serious underlying problems. If your doctor suspects an issue with your iron level, they will make you get a ferritin test at the same time. This helps your body to measure the amount of stored iron in your body. Basically, the higher your ferritin level, the more stored iron you have in your body. To have your ferritin level tested, you just need to have a blood test. The typical ferritin levels are for women 20 to 200 nanograms per milliliter, and for men is 20 to 500 nanograms per milliliter. Both low and high ferritin levels can indicate a serious problem. Low ferritin levels can cause symptoms like irritability, fatigue, dizziness, short of breath, leg pain, chronic headaches, unexplained weakness, ringing in the ears. If you find that your ferritin levels are low, it may be because of a few different health conditions, and they can include iron deficiency or anemia, excessive menstrual bleeding, internal bleeding, stomach problems that can affect nutrient absorption in your intestine. So, what should you do if your ferritin level are low? Well, you can give them a boost by increasing your iron level as well as food that can help you increase iron absorption. Some food that will help boost your body's iron levels are fish, beans, red meat, chicken, green leafy vegetables such as spinach, and iron-fortified cereals. Increasing your iron level through your diet is the safest and most efficient way. However, if you still need help, then you can take iron supplements. However, make sure you talk to your doctor first, as these supplements can have side effects. Taking too much iron through supplements can be dangerous as well, so make sure your doctor monitors your effort. Now, let's take a look at what happens when you have high ferritin level. This issue can cause some very unpleasant symptoms as well, including stomach pain, joint pain, heart palpitations, chest pain, unexplained weakness, and fatigue. If your ferritin levels are high, then it's usually an indication of underlying health conditions such as hemochromatosis, which is a condition that makes your body absorb too much iron, hyperthyroidism, leukemia, rheumatoid arthritis, Hodgkin's lymphoma, adult onset Still's disease, frequent blood transfusion, type 2 diabetes, restless leg syndrome, iron poisoning, certain forms of liver disease, obesity, inflammation, and excessive alcohol intake. High ferritin levels can occur because this protein is an acute phase reactant. This means that your ferritin will rise when you experience inflammation. So if you have a condition like cancer, or if you are obese, or you drink heavily, then your ferritin level tend to rise as a response. This is why it's so important to have your ferritin level tested if you're experiencing symptoms of iron levels that are too low or too high. If your ferritin levels are high, then you need to talk to your doctor as soon as possible so they can identify the underlying condition that help you address it properly. That's all we have for today. Thanks for listening, and we hope you got something helpful from what we've shared. If you'd like to hear more great tips, make sure you click the subscribe button. Also, please like and share this video so our content shows up for other people who may need some help to improve their health. And remember, we are always here to empower you to take control of your health.